Yo, what up, my people? You already know who it is.
On time.
On time and back like we stole something. It's your boy Prophet Pete, right? Your girl called me the street sweeper because when I come through, I spray up her whole face.
Of course, you know it's me, your boy, coming live from the back cave. I call you, your bitch pussy got a little older to it, so I call her Elon Musk. Shawn recognize. What's up,
What
world?
up, world? Yo, we here, man. We definitely here in the building. We back. Of course, I don't even know. I'm somewhere in the world, but I'm here with y'all today.
That's right. That's right. We on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? It's here for the people. Here for the people.
Definitely.
Shouts out to everybody that's logging on and locking in. You know what I'm saying? Telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Got to shout out the plug. Got to shout out my man Los in Jersey. Got to shout out my man Projector Elder Bars, South Africa. You know what I'm saying? All the fans over there. Everybody across the pond in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Tim Westwood. You know, for real, man. Everybody that's supporting the show, straight up. Love you.
Yeah. Yo.
Hey,
And
I just
without
want.
you,
I mean, it was such a special occasion, because your boy was gone last week. I said, you know what? Let me go out and get something special. The Henny is back, y'all.
but that is definitely a small bottle.
Yeah, it's a small bottle because you know what I'm saying. I told myself I wasn't going to be, drinking the Henny because the diet and everything. But man, it was a good week. You know what I'm saying. Some things that came together, man. I've been putting in a lot of hours, getting that OT. So I was like, man, what the hell? I'm coming back this week. Let me go on and get a little something just to make it special. You know what I'm saying? And the vernacular flows so much easier off the tongue with the Henny in the system too. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no telling will I fuck him, will I diss him, right?
Mm-hmm.
All because of the Henny,
Mm-hmm.
right? But yo, and I must say, it has been one of those weeks where things have just been hitting right.
Yeah.
It's been hitting right, man. And yo, I gotta be grateful and thankful for all the stuff that's happening, that's going on.
Gotcha.
Yo, but now you already know on this little weight loss journey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Your boy is under 300 pounds now, bro. I'm under
You
300.
gotta hit the applause for that one. Hold on, I ain't got my shit open here.
Well, you gotta find the applause. I don't got that set up yet.
Hold on, it's coming. It's coming. Hold on, let me get that.
But yo, actually, 297, I think. I want to say 297, 296.
Right.
Now, mind you, this is coming from 360 plus. So, you know, I,
And we got it. Big things,
yeah,
people. You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
man.
We trying to be here for you. I mean, we ain't trying to go out early. You know what I mean, we trying to you know, care about our health and because health is wealth, man. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not healthy, you know what I'm saying, you can't enjoy your riches from a hospital bed. You feel me?
Nah, you can't.
So
You can't, man.
about that. It's all about health and you know what I mean, survival and taking care of yourself, man. You got to do it, especially, you know what I'm saying, getting a little up there in age. You know what I'm saying, brothers, sisters, I got to do it, man. You got to look after your health, no doubt.
And it's important to really think about that. Especially when it comes to us as people, because growing up back in the days, it was you felt lucky if you made it past your 18th birthday, right? That was
Man,
the thing.
that was a big deal. I mean, just making it
Big
past
deal.
21 used to be like a
Oh shit!
milestone.
Like wow.
Like, yo, you made it past 21, yo. 25. You know what I mean? It's so crazy in the hood that if you older than 25, you know what I'm saying, they start calling you OG.
Yo,
You
but
feel me? That's a real thing, man.
and I wonder if because it was like that, you know, what's up,
Los in
my
the
man?
building. In the
Los in the
building.
building.
Shouts
Henny,
out to the whole
Henny,
Jersey
right?
crew. Henny, 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 Henny. Shouts out to
So
the whole Jersey crew.
now, was it because you know, we always had that saying, you you'll be lucky to see it past your 18th birthday, your 21st birthday. Why we did a lot of things at a young age
Yeah,
when we
most
was
definitely.
growing up.
Most definitely. I know that's why we was doing things at a young age. We was traveling and going places we probably shouldn't have been, and you know what I mean, getting involved in things that the kids that were older than us that were involved in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what those things were, but I'm just saying, we was definitely trying to grow up fast. You feel me? And it was um it was a rush to try to get as much done, just reckless, man. You know what I mean? Because you didn't know, man. You figured, hey, she's probably gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna see past 21 anyway. You know what I'm saying? Being where I'm from, it's a sad truth, but that was the mentality.
Yeah.
And sadly, a lot of our friends and people that we came up with didn't make it past 21, man. I
No.
know. Damn, how old was son when he got killed? I know a brother. I'm not gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm gonna say R.I.P. to the family. But he, I believe he was 19, almost 20, or maybe he was 20, about to be 21, just at a house party. You know what I mean? He didn't get in a beef with nobody. He wasn't involved in no fights, no altercation. Got stabbed and killed. Got stabbed and killed, bro. At a house party, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And this was one of the coolest dudes you ever want to know. Like, would never even start nothing with nobody. If he had a problem with you, he probably wouldn't, start nothing with you. He was like that kind of guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he got killed at a house party, B. So, the mentality growing up was, life is very fragile, man. It's very, very flimsy.
Yeah. I know probably because you might not make it past your 18th birthday.
Hmm?
I was making babies. I was doing all types of stuff. I was out there early.
Hmm?
Like,
There's that too.
yeah. But I growing up, I lost a lot of if they didn't die or get killed, well, more than likely half of the ones that didn't make it past their 18th birthday got killed. Um, it was either that or they got locked up,
Yeah,
and they,
yeah,
and they spent their early adulthood in jail.
yeah.
So
They formative years,
18 to like 30, like I'm like, yo, bro, you gave your whole life to the system.
or to the gang, or to whatever got you jammed up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But speaking of incarcerations,
Bam, bam, bam,
we
bam.
gotta set it off the right way, the proper way. Of course, we gotta give a shout out to Bill Cosby, who has been released from jail, all charges dropped,
Yeah. Yo,
as it should
yo,
be.
right now, I got my sentiments about this.
Yeah, talk to me, talk to me. I'm listening.
I'm thinking they let him out because they probably gonna let somebody else off, or there's somebody else in the mix right now that might be catching a charge. So they like, yo, if we let Bill go,
Yeah.
we could probably get away with not doing nothing to this next person.
Well, I mean, I can see that happening. Where they have some type of an agenda, and so they throw us a cracker. No pun intended. They throw us a cracker, and then we get excited. Oh, great! All right, party. You know what I'm saying? Probably justice is done, and then they do some bullshit, and they're notorious for that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? There's a lot of things that are going on in the government that the average person just walking around has no idea about. You know what I mean? The laws that they're trying to write, and the opposition that's coming against those laws, because there's lawsuits against Atlanta right now for those voter laws that they're trying to pass. You know what I'm saying? They're getting sued for that. You know, different people are trying to prevent certain legislation, so they fighting back, and it's not an easy road. You know what I mean? They're gonna fight tooth and nail, man. But if you just take what they dishing out, laying down, and you don't say nothing, then of course they're gonna continue to do it. But if you show opposition and you know basically the people stand up and say, yo, this is not right. We don't think this is right. We're not standing for this. This is not gonna fly. Then they have to do something. You know, they can't not listen to the people when the people start yelling. You know what I'm saying?
They got to listen.
They
Now
got
there was I don't know if you've seen the video. I was trying to get it so that we could have played it here tonight,
Go ahead.
but
What
it
video?
was it was with Bill Cosby
Uh
and all his lawyers. Like basically all of them are lined up in front of him.
huh.
Bill Cosby was in the back chilling,
Right.
and you know they said something that was very, very, you know, I would say crucial to what that point they was trying to get across, and it was a man that refused to go to the White House and perform because of whatever president was in office at the time. Then basically, Bill Cosby was the one that was funding a lot of our movements,
Yeah,
right?
I saw his lawyer. I saw his lawyer mention that. I know what you're talking about.
Right. So it was like he's been on the FBI's watch list
Yeah,
forever. So
forever.
when did he have the time to be doing X, Y, Z, A, B, C? I said,
Well,
you know what?
let's keep it all the way. 1,000 now. We not saying that he got released because he didn't do what they say he did.
No, he
He
got
got
released because
released.
it was
He got
paperwork.
he got released on a technicality because they jammed him and they wasn't supposed to. He had made a deal with the DA that if he basically, I think if he admitted guilt to a civil suit, that they wouldn't try to jam
Prosecute.
him on the right on the you know what I'm saying on the criminal lawsuit. So he wasn't supposed to ever go to jail in the first place. That was the agreement.
Right.
Well, he
So,
wasn't. Excuse me. Not he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't supposed to even get that criminal trial. Wasn't even supposed to happen. Put it like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And he definitely wasn't supposed to do any time. But you know, be that as it may, and you know how the wheels of justice are just spin a certain way. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
No,
um,
but,
they
but
had to
there's
they had to eventually honor that paperwork because that's basically what they all stand on at the end of the day.
yeah, it's paperwork.
Yeah, is the paperwork. So they
It's
have
definitely paperwork.
yeah,
And as I didn't follow it too much when the stuff was going on,
yeah,
um, I knew there was a lot of people coming forth with allegations saying, "Yo, this is what happened. This is da da da, whatever, whatever." But from what I understood and from what I understand, there was only he only got charged and convicted at the time for one individual that testified or came forward. Although all these other people came forward and was like, yeah, he did this to me, he did this to me, he did this to me. It
well,
was
yeah,
a one person situation
yeah.
that got him jammed up.
The white lady that think she was a Temple, I guess graduate or alumni. She definitely attended. You know what I'm saying? And ugly white chick. I'm just gonna put that out there. Not attractive at all. Not attractive at all. Straight up, face like a punching bag. The face,
But
the face like you don't have to drug her. You feel me?
uh, look like she got into a fight with a bag of nickels
Man, look, and she lost.
and she lost, right?
She lost.
Yo, but I gotta say that he he's been able to pull off. There's only been certain times in history where we have, when it comes to the legal system, we have been showed, I don't want to say leniency,
Uh huh.
but we've basically been put in those situations where only people of a different persuasion would get off, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I.e. OJ, right? Now it's going to be I.e. OJ, i.e. Bill Cosby, right? That's what we going to have going on in these situations because now we got Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby might have really did it. If he did, he did. If he didn't, he didn't. But you know what? He was in jail, and now you talking about. I don't know if Bill Cosby will do it or not, but he gave up what 2, 3 years of his life.
Facts. Almost 3 years. Almost
3 years sitting in jail. Now we all know Bill Cosby money long, right?
That's a fact.
Bill Cosby can sue the crap out of the court system in Pennsylvania
Believe that.
and probably bankrupt them
And that's what I'm
somehow.
hoping. And that's what I'm hoping he does. Sue the court system, sue the judge, sue the prosecuting attorney, sue every damn body. You know what I'm saying? Sue everybody. Get more money. That's what I hope he does.
And you know, I didn't see the video that me and you spoke about where Bill Cosby was dancing.
Yeah, everybody. He was doing the Bill dance, the dance that he used to do when the Cosby show used to come on. The little, you know how Bill be doing the little dance, making the face.
Yeah,
He was doing
yeah.
that shit. Yeah, he was killing that shit, B. It was good to see, man. It was real good to see. You know what I'm saying? You know that he's home and he's happy and he feels vindicated in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe not 100,000%, but you know what I'm saying? Of course there's definitely some, you was just in the Bing. You know what I mean? And now
Right.
you're home. So I mean that's a celebration. Celebration is in order.
Like what made me feel good when he was sitting in the back, well, standing in the background, and they was talking, but the lawyers was talking during the press conference.
Yeah.
And when they were saying what they were saying, seeing him, because he had kind of a serious face on,
Uh-huh.
but there were some things that was said that he actually cracked a smile.
Yeah, I did see that. And it was a lady. It was a lady that was out there in the audience. She was in the amen corner because everything they said, it was like the lawyer would say, he's a good man, and the lady in the audience would be good man. He should be celebrated. Celebrated. Like she was amping everything, bro. Like whoever that should be his hype person. Like if he was MC Hammer, that chick was MC Too Big. Too Big MC, whatever he called himself. Yeah, do your research. Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, but we definitely gotta love it, man. Yo, Bill Cosby. Shout out to him. Shout out to his family. Shout out to his wife for sticking by him.
Yeah, for sure.
All these years.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Through everything.
Yeah. And that's a good segue to the other side of that token is Lala and Carmelo Anthony getting a divorce after he has kid. Did he have two? Yeah, I think he had 2 kids, right? I think he had twins.
Oh my gosh.
He had twins with another chick. I want to say twins. Maybe I'm incorrect. I know it was at least one. You know what I mean? And it's out there, so you know what I'm saying?
Yo, she about to hook up with Tommy. That's why.
Yeah, she
about to hook up with Tommy from Power. Because I'm sorry.
Everybody say that. They say ever since she showed the netas on the show that, you know what I'm saying, it was a wrap after that. They said it was done. That's the running joke on the internet right now.
No, but if you really think about it, right? Lala, all right, her and Carmelo been together for a while.
Yeah.
Right. So she's always been low key, like somewhat low key. Like she's out there, everybody knows who she is, but never put herself out there like that. Like it was. Now I don't know if that check was right. 50 was like, "Yo, we gonna cut this big check for you to, whatever." But I think that she was. Me personally, I think that it was more of her securing her future for herself.
Exactly.
Because she already knew or seen the writing on the wall.
And I feel also like she's seen Notori doing it, you know what I'm saying, for however many, you know what I'm saying, episodes. At the drop of a hat, she'll pull a titty out, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, shit, I see how popular she is, how big she done became since then. Shoot, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Essentially, basically, what she was probably thinking. She's probably,
Yeah.
I got titties. I'm gonna show them.
Well, Lala got more than just titties.
Yeah,
She got a lot of everything.
yeah. It's a lot of real estate there.
Yeah, definitely.
So the
So
shit.
I
So the
think
shit.
her and Tommy gonna hook up. Yo, we gonna predict this on the spot. Tommy, Tommy, Tommy is good. I don't
Nah,
even know his actual name.
she ain't
It's
worried
just
about. She
Tommy.
ain't worried about him. I forget it. I forget his real name too. I didn't know it, but I don't. I don't want to quote me on it. But nah, she ain't gonna hook up with him. Let me tell you something, man. La la, and cats in New York know this. You know what I'm saying? Lala used to be part of a squad of chicks. You feel me? And they
Mhm.
used to frequent all of the hot spots, you know what I'm saying, where the athletes and the entertainers used to hang out. You feel me? So they've been messing with dudes with, what I'm saying, with
With
money and
bread.
cats that was, saying, quote unquote, getting it. You feel me? It's been her claim to fame. So if you in NY and you about that life, or you know what I'm saying, you in entertainment industry or you're an athlete, whatever, you probably knew about them. You know what I'm saying, in the mid to late '90s. You feel me? Let's put it like that. Early 2000s, that type of thing. I forget when they got married, but whatever. So she was infamous, and her crew was infamous. And there's a few other girls that were in that crew. I ain't gonna name names because you know what I'm saying. I don't want them coming after me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Now,
The reach is very far. But anyhow, so it
because
ain't
their
gonna
money
be,
long.
yeah, that too. But it ain't gonna be nothing for her to revert back to her old ways, if you get what I'm saying.
Not you, and you right. You right. Like now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if we spoke about this, but isn't J Lo back with Ben Affleck?
Oh yeah, he ain't even wait till the pussy got cold, my G. He just went straight on. Like as soon as A Rod got up out that joint, he was on it. Like, yeah,
Right.
right
So
there.
this just goes to show all the listeners out there, right? When you mess with these New York females, right? It don't matter what borough they from, right? It doesn't matter.
Trying to tell you, trying to tell
yo,
you.
and from Cardi B to J Lo, I think J Lo started the whole situation in the Bronx
Oh,
for the
shouts out to
hood.
Cardi. Shouts out to Cardi B and congratulations. You know what I'm saying? She's on a new pregnancy, by the way.
Oh, Bao said.
It better be my Offset, man. It better damn well be my Offset.
Just
I would
check
hate to
it.
think. I would hate to think if it wasn't. Shit.
Just check it. Just check it. Because you never know. You never know.
You're
You
right.
never know.
You absolutely right, brother.
Yeah,
You
you
don't. You
never
never
know.
know. You never
It,
know, bro.
it could be. It could have been one of those mornings. She had a flashback. You know how the shorty be having
Man.
a flashback. Oh, remember? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go jump on this over here.
Uh,
And then that one is the one that got you. He shot up the club. But now you like, should I tell him? Nah, we gonna wait till later.
crazy things be happening. Crazy things be happening, brother.
Yo,
So
but shout out to all the because you know I'm not I can't say I'm privy to women from other areas. I just know that New York women, especially the ones that are about that stuff, they get theirs and they be on it. And J Lo definitely like she put it on Ben Affleck because
she put it on him.
she put it on him because he was like, yo, because it's been years. It's
It's been
been
a
years.
minute.
Yo, like Ben
Yo, she
Affleck
was
was what?
she was
Was
messing she was messing with Ben before she got married to Mark Anthony, or after?
it
It was
was before Mark
before.
Anthony.
So that motherfucker been on standby waiting for that pussy since
Stand by.
he got
Yo,
married, almost married again, and he was right there catching that, trying to get grab that pussy with a catcher's mitt. I got it.
yo, and mind you, there's a couple of kids and a couple of marriages, a couple of with like situations. He was like,
Captain. Save a hoe
Oh,
from.
he was like, what? Yo, but J-Lo had A-Rod doing some real wild stuff on camera. There wasn't there a situation. I think I seen a video where they actually like changed outfits. So he was wearing like a dress and she was wearing like a tux type thing.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. He went and got
Yo,
a he got a skincare line because of her.
and you already know, you know, 4-5, the ex-president, took out what was it, $1 million insurance policy on J Lo's butt many years ago.
No, she wanted to take that. She wanted to get insurance on her ass. $1 million insurance policy on her. I think she did it too.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's when she was right, like fresh off of
when she was Jenny from the block.
Right, fresh off in Living Color, just doing that
just over the Living Color.
Yeah, Jenny from the block. Yeah, straight up.
I'm just Jenny from the block. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Fat Joe smashed that.
Man, let me tell you something. There's probably a lot of people she smashed that we don't even know about that's in the industry. You know what I'm saying? They'll never tell.
Right.
They'll never tell.
Nah,
remember Jamie Foxx said, he says, I remember it wasn't no J-Lo. He said, I remember when it was just Hey Ho. So you already know. Jamie is notorious, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast for his parties and, you know, the people that he, you know, the collaboration of people that he put together for his events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He's notorious for that. So I believe what he say, man. I do. I believe him like I believe TK Kirkland.
Yeah.
TK was there. He was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They make the joke, yo, TK was everywhere. That nigga was there when they made Fire. It was, you know what I'm saying? He was everywhere. He just so happened he was there. You know what I'm saying? He was present for in a pivotal moment in hip hop and, you know, just history in general, man, doing his thing. So, you know, gotta give credit where credit is due.
Yo, shout out to all the people that are watching right now. Shout out to the people that are watching on Facebook, people that are watching on YouTube, the people that are watching on Twitch. Yo, shout out to for us to be watched on Twitch, a video game platform. I think no, for real, like it's real. It is super dope, and we definitely appreciate you taking the time out. And yo, just remember, man, yo, you can always drop comments, you can always chime in, we'll respond. Yo, we'll put your comments up on the screen. Show love, we show love back. That's what it is, man. Here on the spot. This is the barbershop. We talking about hey hoes and then it got turned into J-Lo, right? That's what we talking about here. We talk about real barbershop. We in the spot. We on the stoop. We on the corner by the bodega. Like that's what it is, man. That's what we do here, man. Straight testosterone.
The OGs that you see sitting outside the you know what I'm saying, the corner bodega on the milk crates, that's what this is.
That's it. We got brick walls and barbershop chairs.
Exactly. You got any videos on that?
Yeah. I got I'm gonna play one of the joints from last week. My man Kenzie Fuliano.
Okay. What's that called?
Well, I got a few of them. Crap. I don't even know, but we just gonna watch it. Here we go.
Throw one on
Rock with me. Roll it. You wanna kiss, you wanna love, now you hate. What's the shit you owe? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you, never leave you. Just tell me what you want. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me, now you hate. What's the shit you owe? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you, never leave you. Just tell me what you want. Damn, she broke my heart again. Yeah, she broke my heart again. Sweet they took my heart again. Why does she keep happening? Think to myself, here we go again. Back and forth with the arguments. All these petty arguments. Don't even know who started it. I'm trying to be the best man like a bitch. I could be chasing hoes, baby, I could be in the streets. While I'm in the studio, hoping one day we can eat. Girl, I know what you want, can you please tell me? Cause either you respect me, getting money, girl. What's the shit you want? Mix emotions, got me confused, yeah. Damn, it could be simple love. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me. Now you hate me, what's the shit you want? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you. Never leave you, just tell me what you want. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me. Now you hate me, what's the shit you want? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you. Never leave you, just tell me what you want. I do the most, but it's never enough, yeah. What's love without trust, yeah? Look at us, this wasn't us, yeah. Baby, look at us, this wasn't us, yeah. I wanna caress you, I wanna talk about my age, but I can't. Popping pills, I don't think you understand. All some maggot shit, I take it my family, no bragging shit. Them other dudes be capping it, I would've took a knee like capping it. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me. Now you hate me, what's the shit you want? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you. Never leave you, just tell me what you want. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me. Now you hate me, what's the shit you want? Girl, I need you, I wanna please you. Never leave you, just tell me what you want.
Yo, that's on the new joint called Fully Season, if I'm not mistaken. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hit.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So that's my man Kenzie Fuliano, man. He's up in Mass, but your man got the Dipset swag for real, for real.
Yeah, kind of remind me of Busta Rhymes from the side.
Yo, so like that's who was on the show last week. Shout out to Kenzie Fuliano, man. Make sure that you check out that Fully Season.
Sound like a samurai.
Yo,
Kenzie Fuliano.
Kenzie Fuliano. But yo, like he's a real down to earth dude, man. I'm gonna try and get him in the studio. Like definitely, you know, shout out to all of those that know that we got Baltimore situation popping right now. So you know, Baltimore is open and popping, and you got the invisible bottle right now. Look like you in a movie because that shit is floating. He moving that money. Yo, you see that?
Y'all don't even know about that.
Y'all don't even know about that. Probably a Sprite bottle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, but shout out to all the artists out there that are still doing their thing, pushing on, moving on, man. It's not easy, especially in this climate. You know, over the last we talking about what, over a year and a half, going on 2 years right now, and there's still people pushing forward, and especially on the spot, we still interview dope artists, right? So from even Harmony with Throat Goat, right? That was a few weeks ago. We had Lady Low, right? The Unit.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know if you've seen the video, bro, but we are officially, you and I, the brothers from the spot, officially part of the Unit. Right?
Right.
Yeah, she's like, yo, she put up a whole video like, yo, these brothers is part of the Unit. Bang, yo. You know what? And that's what I call love, man. And for those of you that don't even know who Lady Low is, right? One of her last videos, and we're gonna play it for you right now, right? It's the Unit, Lady Low, man.
Yeah, we gotta eat this.
Yeah,
one of our faves right here.
Yeah. Wait, let me find it because I know it's here. Because it's always here.
This was the one that I saw that made me say, "Yo, we gotta get on the show. You gotta do it."
Yeah. So here we go, y'all.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick
TikTok. I'm like a fiend in the night. Ain't no flip flop unless I'm on the beach at night. You can ride my way. I'm a tsunami tonight. You can ride my way. Trying to get tipsy tonight. I'ma hit the ground like a running man. Secure the bag with rubber bands. Money so long, I'm the rubber man. You can bend me back like a rubber band. I ain't gon' pop, it's a game plan. Eating rappers up, fat man. Neck so cold, snowman. Put the fam on, it's the floor plan. Wait till you see my whole unit. Finna be naked, just do it. Watch the whole crew pursue it. Top of the charts, we knew it. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like it just rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like it just rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Now they all high up the contact. Smoking that good, matter of fact. I'm Van Gogh, Starry Night. Low shining star, city bright.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
all I see is money when I wake up. Money come in while I sleep. All I see is sky when I bake up. Niggas want chief like me. Bet they can't do it like I do it. Fake niggas in too deep. Lying every line of the music. Acting like the real don't see. I been on the block, harassed by the cops. I see people shot, so stop. You ain't from the block, you just need to stop claiming you something you not. You never sling rock, seen the dope spot, or even been seen with a Glock. You claim that you're hot, stream say you're not. I'm just saying stop. Saucy every time when I come through. Stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Everything you speaking, old news. Been killing beats, old school. Got my whole team in front of me. BLM salute. Got my whole team in front of me. This ain't nothing new. Bottom of the pit, I've been there. Belly of the beast, I swim there. Climbing these charts, I'ma get there. Been on my grind, I swear. People don't know what I go through. People don't know what low do. Don't make me mad, I'll show you. Low old school, yes.
all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
Yeah. Yo, and you know,
that belly of the beast, baby.
yo, that right there, I told her, yo, no lie. I told her, I'm like, yo, I don't go out much, but I'll be in the club if I pop out and I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Right? That's tributes to Lady Low all day.
Man, I think I'm gonna have to get a tattoo right here just for that.
And
Just for that.
I can't, like, I'm a little taken up already.
Yeah,
So
you're good.
yeah, but yo, wait, hold up, wait. I don't even know where I can put it. I got put the right. Yeah.
Now, once they see the motion, they're gonna know. They're gonna.
Yo, they already gonna know. Yo, but there's so much that she brings to the table with her music.
Yeah.
Yo, like she was talking about, I'm old school Ginsu, right?
Yeah.
So just like you know,
she's familiar. She's familiar with her era of music. You feel what I'm saying? And she's genuine. You know, which is two very important things when you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk about what you know, and you gotta speak from your heart. And I think she does both of those things.
No, like it comes, like you feel it
Exactly.
and you know
when it's forced, people know it's forced. You know what I'm saying? And when it's genuine and it's organic, people know it's organic. You know what I mean?
And one thing that you know people tend to forget about hip hop, right, it was a way for us to express our pain and our passion.
and explain what's in our environment.
Right. So that's what I just love it when that resonates so much in what we do when it comes to music, and then when we're able to come across those artists that are able to do that. And man, you were speaking before we got on air, and so there's a group of dudes, the Monopoly fam. Like you remember John Jiggs and
Yeah.
I. So to try and figure out, right, we could set up a situation where we could have John Jiggs, we could have Mouth, we could have oh crap, I see his face, I just can't get his name right now.
But him too.
Yeah, him too, right? We can get him all here because we got enough seats for all that.
Right.
We got enough mics for all that. We got enough all of that, and by the time we sit,
hold up. Oh shit.
Yo, and then we gonna have the booth.
We got seats for all that.
Yo, we got seats for all of that, and we gonna have the booth, right? So remember, and why we had the mic hanging from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gonna have a whole booth, but there's gonna be a stage and a booth that we can have separate situations going on. And when I tell you, this is why this week felt so good. This week felt so good because a lot of the things that I have envisioned, not just for the show, but just for the movement and just for what can be provided for individuals that are in the game and that are really about their craft and want to move forward. Yo, we got that here. We got that here. And I think that it's, bro, this week is only a pinky toe of what I think I've seen and what the full vision is.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yo, it's about to be wild crazy. And yo, make sure that you, because I can't get the video up to you right now, but there's a little promo video with a Spider and B-More, right? So that's the East, right? WEMS East, right? And then we got South, and then we're gonna have West. Y'all gotta make sure y'all stay plugged in. Y'all gotta pay attention, man, because
We already international, but we just trying to make bases in all of those places.
right. And a place for your shorty to sit on our faces. Ooh, I got bars. I got bars. Oh shit. Yo, but you definitely gotta love it, man. You definitely gotta love it. But that's what life is. And there's a couple of artists out here in B-More that we gonna link up with, like Mike Mountain. We got Ariella Effortless. I forgot.
Damn, my nephew's out there. Not my nephew, my cousin's out there. I can't remember his name. Don. Damn, he gonna be mad as hell. Don. I don't want to say it wrong. I'll get it next week. He got some music. He's pretty tight too. Well, I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
so yo, man, plugging it in, doing some things, man. I think that we could definitely make things happen, man. Like definitely make some things happen, especially being in a new location. And there's a lot of love. I'm always going to breathe, sleep, and bleed NY. But
oh yeah, that'll never change.
Nah, that's never going to change. Out here I get looked at different because I don't know if I told you, I had a dude walk up to me. He's like, "Yo, you got the wrong hat on." I'm like, "What?" Like I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I'm like, wrong hat. Like wrong hat. Like where I'm from, those is fighting words. Like I got on guard. Like I was like, okay, it's about to go
Real?
down.
For real, fam? Okay.
Like, wrong hat. Like that's like
They
saying I'm
smell.
wearing the wrong color.
They
Like
smell.
what?
They can smell it on you. They can smell that NY on you. They just know something's different about you. I met a dude down here, and I kid you not. I may have said 3 words total in him at him, and he knew. The next thing out of his mouth was, "Yo, you from New York?" And I was like, how the fuck you know that? He was like, I can hear it, man. I can hear. I was like, damn, I ain't say but 3 words, P, maybe. And he got it just like that. So the NY, it's always gonna be with you, no matter where you go, man. And just for the record, everywhere I've ever been, I kid you not, there's always been somebody from NY, and 95% of the time it's been somebody from Brooklyn. I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about the grimiest little hole in the wall club in probably like Pensacola, Florida, or something like that, or like Decatur, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Down in the sticks. Brooklyn in the house. More than 2 people. Oh, like wow.
Yo, and then the crazy part about it is, right? And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I guess because being from New York, right? No matter where you are
Yeah.
in the world, like it's not just in the United States of America. Like people like, yo, you from New York? Like you get a whole different level of respect.
Yeah, and you get a whole nother level of hate too. You know what I mean? Because there's certain people that, look at that as, oh, you're a Yankee, or you up north, you feel like you smarter than people down here, or you don't like us, you think we too country, or you know what I'm saying? You get that a lot from certain people too. I
Well,
mean,
the
I shouldn't
only
say
the
a
only
lot.
thing that
I
matters
shouldn't
to
say a
me is
lot.
that the ladies love us.
But you get both sides is what I'm saying. You get both sides.
Yeah, the ladies love that New York man muscle.
Yeah,
The
that's a
ladies
fact.
love the New York man muscle. They be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you don't got that country meat. I need that New York." But what is that? The porter's steak and all that. Yeah,
The
yeah, that's
porterhouse.
the way.
I
The
need that.
porterhouse.
I
That's the
need
way
that.
we lay it down from New York.
Need that New York strip.
Right, so bang, right on the table.
That
Bang.
London broil. Sprinkle a little A1 on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's it.
A1 sauce on
Oh
that.
my.
Shouts out to the whole versus Keith Sweat versus Bobby Brown going on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
That's
make sure
tonight.
y'all go check that out. Yeah, it's going on. It's going on. Keith
Yo,
Sweat.
but how did you feel about the
Eve and
Trina
Trina.
and Eve? How did you feel
Felt like
about
I'm gonna tell you this much. I was very impressed at the fact that Eve was actually performing her music. You know what I'm saying? And she sounded like the music. You know what I mean? Like she was pretty, like she didn't seem to be rusty. You know what I'm saying? For
it? But you know what?
somebody that hasn't really been performing like that, you know what I'm saying? You just been hanging around with probably your husband's friends, and billionaires and millionaires, and people like that. So maybe you haven't been feeling really hip hop. But when I saw her at DMX's funeral, you know what I mean, on stage with them all and everything, I was saying to myself, I was like, damn, it'd be good to have hear something from Eve. And then that verses happened. So, I think that like the same thing that happened with DMX may have put the battery in her back. You know what I mean? And she came out swinging. I was impressed with that.
Yeah, like I just to be honest with you, I don't think that they should have been paired together.
Yeah, yeah.
Um
Who would you have liked to see?
with Eve, uh who I don't know because Eve always delivered bars and stuff like that. Like she was New York. Like
Brick
if
House
you ask,
Allione.
like you know what's crazy? All right, thinking about it, right? Just thinking about it because you asked me the question. I think although Remy Ma don't have the catalog of music like that,
Uh-huh.
I think that it would have been a better versus if it was Eve and Remy.
Yeah, but then does Remy have 20 hits that she could pull out?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like the catalog might not be there,
Yeah.
but when Remy does stuff, it hits. Like there was things in the
Yeah.
verses between Eve and Trina that when they played Eve's joint, and then it was
Uh-huh.
like, why did you play that Trina's joint after that?
Right.
Like that used to have the world rocking
Right.
when you threw the Eve joint on, and
Yeah.
then you threw the Trina joint on. I'm like, yo, I never even heard that. Like
Yeah.
it was one of those type of situations,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
There's
But
no, there's no I think there's no cohesion with the playlist as far as like, I don't think the one side knows what the other side is gonna play in the order that they probably know like what they're gonna play because obviously they know what the hits are, but they don't know what order they're gonna come in. So they kind of just line their shit up the way they line it up, and then the other side lines their stuff up the way they line it up. And I guess there's really no fair way to make it so that the big hit is up against the big hit. You know what I mean? You're gonna get those kind of inequalities during the versus battle. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear
yeah,
a banger against one song that you ain't even familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
the playlist just lined up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only bad thing about it. But there's really nothing that you could do to combat that because you got to keep it fair. You know what I'm saying? You can't know what the other artist is about to play. Where's the fun in that? If I just see the playlist, then I already know what I'm going to hear. And it takes the punch away from it. You know what I'm saying? I think the
yeah.
excitement and the energy comes from not knowing what's getting ready to get played. And then when you hear it, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
but
don't know.
but
Just my
definitely
opinion.
with Eve, I just I didn't watch it while it was live. I watched it after the fact.
I did too. I did too.
Right. So shout out to Jalen. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to them putting me on to it because I remember us speaking about it, but I forgot all about it and I watched it after the fact. Um, but it's to me, right? Did the Soldier Boy little Bow Wow joint?
Yeah, that happened already. That happened.
How did like
Everybody was saying that Bow Wow killed it. You know what I'm saying? They bought out Lil Romeo. Lil Romeo gave them both the salute, called them the Michael Jordan and the LeBron James of the rap game when they came out, and they inspired him and all of that. It was nice. And but yeah, man, I really think Bow Wow got the best of that one. I'm not trying to.
that's like a Eve and Trina type situation. Like
I'm not trying to take nothing away from Soldier Boy at all, but I think Bow Wow got the better of that one, man.
yeah, and I can see that happening because if I'm not mistaken, well, Bow Wow's been doing it since he was a young,
Since he was little Bow Wow,
when he was
legit,
little Bow Wow, right?
legit little Bow Wow, right? Exactly.
Right, and then they dropped the little wolf, and then he was just Bow Wow. Like I
Yeah,
remember that whole I don't want to be called little no more. Nigga, you
yeah.
still 5'2", like
It's just like what Boozy did. You know what I mean? He got rid of the little. He used to be the little Boozy, and he just turned into Boozy Badass. You know what I'm saying? You outgrow the little.
yo, and shout out because what we had in Baltimore, right? Boosie recorded on the first floor in this building.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like when I tell you, like
Gangster.
when we get off air, I'm gonna give you some info and I want you to check it out. This
Okay.
is what goes on in this building. It's just straight artistry right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I hear that. I hear that. It's inspiration going on over there.
yo, for real.
Big
Like,
things.
and you know me, I'm Peter Politician, so I'm running around shaking hands and kissing babies. So I'm like, what? Oh, that's what goes on here? Oh, really? Oh, send me your IG. Send me this. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, I'm telling you.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and this is a little dark story, but you know what I'm saying. Of course, we got to touch on it because it's a it's a current event. It's what's happening right now. Did you see the building collapse in Florida? Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I heard about it, and then
Man,
I heard that there was when I heard about it, there was 16 confirmed deaths.
16. Wow. Last
So
I heard it was 11. So you heard more than me.
right, so it was like I'm like 16, and I'm like building collapse. I'm like wow, and then usually when the last time we had a building collapse here, right, that was more like 9/11.
Yep. Yep.
We had a parking lot collapse in Atlantic City, and I want to say that was the Tropicana, but it
Okay.
was a parking lot, so it was more like just cars got destroyed, not really
Right. Right. Not really
people.
casualties.
So
Right. I
it
got
was the parking lot, not the casino.
you. Not the hotel. Right. I got you.
Right. So when I heard it, I'm like, that can't be here.
Well, this was let me paint the picture for you. It's 1 a.m. You're laying in bed and the building starts shaking. You know what I'm saying? First, now this is what's so ill about the video, and when people that have watched it already will know exactly what I'm talking about. And people that haven't watched it, you need to just check out the footage because it's unbelievable. I mean, it's very unsettling, but it's just it's something that like you say, very reminiscent of the 9/11, the whole that thing. But one portion of the building falls first, collapses, right? Like one whole, imagine two towers, one tower falls, right? And the other tower or section of the building is, you can see it visually, is wobbling, and it looks like it's going to stay up, and then that section falls. That was the thing that was very gut wrenching, because you can imagine if you're in that second part, you know what I mean? Because you get shook out of your sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning because the first section fell. You feel me? And then your section falls. Crazy, be like, oh my gosh, man. Like, my heart goes out to all of those families, and my condolences to all of those that were lost in that mess and that still haven't been found, because they're going to be sifting through that rubble for weeks, brother, maybe
Yeah.
months.
Yo,
Crazy. You need to check out that footage, man. Just check it. Just check it out for yourself, man, and so you can see. And it's, whew, wow, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and I don't know um, what the name of the company is that was responsible for doing the annual God damn it, not maintenance, but the uh
the
shit.
inspection.
Thank you. The inspection, the annual inspections on the building, and checking to see, what the cracks and the, what the girders and all of that stuff is looking like. They're definitely going out of business. They're bankrupt already. They gotta be, because there's
No,
no
but
way
it's
in hell
crazy though
no
because
way in hell you didn't see that coming.
no, but I didn't see the footage.
Yeah,
But the way you described it just now, right?
yeah.
When you like, yo, this section fell, then the
You'll
next
see what I'm
section,
talking about, man. You'll see.
right?
Oh,
And I'll check it out. But
very.
when you sitting there and just the way you described it, right? Um, that was, similar to 9/11, right? Where we talk about demolition, and we all know we've seen buildings dem, demolition destroyed or with deconstructed, or however they want to give the terminology, right? Calculated explosions bring a building straight down,
Yep.
right? So you got a situation where a section falls on the building, then you like, oh shit, I'm safe, and then the next section,
Boom. Woo.
right? That's what you call demolition. Calculated demolition
Yeah.
right? So it might not have been where of course, they're gonna be like, oh, the inspection company that was supposed to check this out and do that or whatever didn't do their job.
Man, let me tell you, I wasn't even in the building, and watching that video tightened up my butthole. You feel what I'm saying? So I can imagine. I can only imagine what those people must have felt. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, at that precise moment. I mean, obviously, I can never understand what they felt, but whew, goodness gracious, man. Those
Yo,
and
we
those
got plug in the
families
building. Yo, shout out to the plug, man.
in the building. And
Bang!
all of those people's families got to be they have to have some type of closure, and I'm sure they're gonna have to be compensated. And Tony Braxton versus Mary J. Blige on the 4th. He says that's the
Interesting.
next versus Tony
That's
Braxton
and
versus Mary J.
that's Sunday.
Blige. What you
That
think?
is Sunday.
July
That is
4th,
this.
brother. What you think? What you think?
Hmm.
It's a
What
lot of
do
hits
I
right there.
think?
That's a
What?
lot of hits right there.
Yo, but it is.
Mary J.
But
Blige, got the ladies all day long. You know what I'm saying? Now
all day, all day.
Tony Braxton got some hits for the ladies. She got some hits for the club. You know what I'm saying? She got 1-2 ballot. You know what I'm saying? Unbreak My Heart. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it
Yo,
real.
but they can both sing
Yeah.
like in their like I would go see either one of them. Like if I had the opportunity
Oh yeah, in
to
concert
pick
for
and
sure.
choose,
Definitely.
like I would go see both of them.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Without
and
fail.
I might be a little biased,
Yeah.
because I just watched on I want to say it was on Hulu,
Uh-huh.
might be Hulu,
What are you talking about? The
but
Mary J. Blige,
the Mary J. Blige
documentary?
situation, right?
I think that was Amazon Prime, no?
It might be Amazon Prime because I watched all of them, right? Because
Yeah,
I'm always looking. So it might be Amazon Prime. It was probably
yeah,
not Hulu, Amazon Prime. And I
yeah.
watched the
Shouts out to
documentary,
Jeff Bezos.
right? And like, yo, Puffy was executive producer on it. That
Of course.
motherfucker find a way to make his money
Oh,
and
we're gonna talk. We're gonna come back to Diddy later on too. Go ahead, keep going.
right. So sitting there and I'm watching it, right? But I watched it and I want to say earlier today. It was earlier today. So with Mary J. Blige and we all know Mary J. Blige, when it comes to her music, she expresses her pain. Right? So she
But that's where
puts
the
it
best.
on.
That's where the best hits come from.
Right. So she painted that picture for you. Her freshman album, her sophomore album, and
Man, I'm
junior,
going.
senior.
I'm going down.
I'm going down. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what is she doing? Like, she spoke to the world.
What do you play against? What do you play against that?
You can't.
What do you play
You
against that?
can't.
What do you play against? Be happy.
Oh, forget it. You can't do. But this is what I'm talking about, right? But they put Tony Braxton, right, in her own regards, her own respect, the way that she is, the way that she does her music, right? Beautiful woman, amazing vocals,
Making
and
me
all
high.
that.
Making me high. That was a hit. Making me high.
Right.
How many ways? That was another hit. She got hits now. Tony
No,
Braxton got hits.
she has hits. She has hits, but like when I'm feeling pain or I'm feeling fucked up,
Yeah,
I'm looking for Mary.
I
Right?
agree.
Because
I gotta agree.
Mary is going to tell me how to get out of that pain.
Either
I don't know if
she may not,
Tony had a lot
she
of
may
those
not,
situations.
she may not have the remedy, but I know that she's feeling the pain right along with me. That was the novelty with Mary.
Yeah. Yo, but you're right. Because in that documentary, right, she was talking about the Casey and Joe and Casey, right?
Yeah, her and Casey.
Her and Casey. And she was like, it was, them being together. And you already know Jodeci was popping. right?
Jodeci was on top of the world at that time, brother.
Right. And but Mary was on top of the world at that time too.
Yeah, they was both blown. They was super blown.
Right. But she was saying that she had, in order to exist in that relationship, she had to play the second stage, the backhand, the whatever it was. Yo, I'm not Mary J. Blige. I'm just with you type thing. And that resonates with a lot of people, right? Because a lot of times in a relationship, you can't have two alphas, right? An alpha male and an alpha female. That's just not
No
gonna
way. You
work.
can't have it. Can't have it. It's not gonna work.
Nah, it's you're leading for self destruction, right? We all go back to that type of situation, right? Um, so she was like she had to play that submissive role in the relationship for it to even continue. And then she
Uh-huh.
said it turned abusive and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but of course, the only way she could express it was through her music, right? It wasn't in a relationship. She expressed it in her music. Now, if in this
Lucky for us.
particular documentary, right, on Amazon Prime, right, if you used to watch it, it's Mary J. Blige. You can't fucking miss it. It comes up. If you search anything black, it's gonna come up. It's gonna be the first thing there, right? And of course, it's the majors trying to monopolize off the minors, the way they categorize us. But you can see from just the imagery in the documentary, right? When they were showing Mary J. Blige as a youth and how she was singing and she was doing things. Like Mary J. Blige got scars on her face
Yeah.
from the abuse in the relationships. They don't
Yeah.
talk about that, but if you paid attention to the documentary, you would see that as her albums progressed, you can see the different physical characteristic changes in her
Uh-huh.
as those albums came out. Like it was, I was stuck on Stupid earlier.
Yeah.
I was really stuck on Stupid. I
Yeah,
don't
man. It was,
think,
it was a
I
lot of
don't think,
things going on.
yeah, I don't think anybody has ever, to my recollection, has ever put themselves out there like Mary does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's 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 an artist. I'm not gonna say rite of passage. I'm gonna say most artists, even like comedians or singers or jazz musicians or whatever, they all have like a common bond in that the pain in their life they were able to transfer it into their art and make people love them for it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make
yeah,
sense? They
no,
use they channel that pain into something to make people um, love what they do. You know, I had a teacher, and she used to say that uh, the class clown. You know what I mean? She said, "I know why he acts the way that he acts." You know what I mean? And um, I'm not upset at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't ridicule him or anything like that. And you know what I'm saying? And true enough, the class clown was one of the kids in the class that was going through like the most struggle. You know,
yeah,
came from poverty. You know what I mean? He was having a hard time at home. He wasn't being abused or anything, but it was just it was a struggle. When you're a kid and you seeing that, you know what I mean? Your only outlet is to either lash out violently or you become silly, become the class clown, I guess. You know what I'm saying? At that time. That's how it was back then. You know what I'm saying? It was way before social media and all of that stuff like that.
yeah, and we just saw it up close and personal where we were, and that's just what it was. Yo,
Yeah.
so we're gonna take a quick break. This is
We're gonna
fully out. I don't
when we
even
come
know.
back and we come back, we're gonna I guess it's time to start talking about this BET awards and the things and the antics and all of that junk. So we'll come back, we'll talk about that, I guess.
Yeah. So here we go, man. This is Kenzie Fuliano. Here we go, y'all.
Kenzie.
I can't breathe. I'm trying to live. I can't breathe. Look. They tell us to pray, but praying is not enough. Every time I turn the news, only cops are killing us. Supposed to protect and serve, but this shit ain't adding up. We should protest every day till these folks get fed up. Look, oh, there's a prime example. They're trying to make us example. Attention blame died, cause she missed a signal. She's way deeper than that. It's fucking with my mental. When you black and powerful, that's when they try to end you. Racism, the tragedy. Fuck is the equality. My demons, they after me. That could have been you and me. This ain't what it's supposed to be, but it happens usually. Gotta talk for the people and the people for the streets. I can't breathe. I'm trying to live. I can't breathe. I'm trying to live, yeah. I can't breathe. I'm trying to live, yeah. I can't breathe. I'm trying to live, yeah.
That was the quickest video ever.
Yo, for real. Like, but it's another one. You know, we're just talking on, you know, those controversial topics.
Yeah,
right?
You could have gave us another verse.
Right. Well, you know these artists, they do things the way that they want to do them now, right?
In and out.
Right? It's 2 minute brothers. But it's cool.
So before we get into the whole BET thing, you know, I don't know if you heard, this is breaking news. 45's entire company is getting indicted on New York State. The whole company. So shouts out to Chimp and his peoples. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything you do comes back. You know what I'm saying? Karma is a bitch. So, I mean, take that. Which is a perfect segue to this whole BET thing. Of course, the awards went down. You know, red carpet. Just so much stuff, man. I mean, where do we start? Did you see it? Did you see it at all, P Money? Did you see the BET Awards? Did you catch
Nah, like I've been so caught up.
Yeah, well, first
all the stuff that I've been doing.
Well, first let me start with young Jack Harlow. You know who Jack Harlow is? White rapper. You familiar with him? Jack Harlow had that joint. What's the name of that joint he got? What's popping? Hold on, let me check it. I don't want to start misquoting. Yeah, what's popping? That was the name of the breakout hit. That was the breakout hit.
Yeah. So
I played it on the show.
Now on the bottom of the screen, I know there's a little off topic, but
Kize.
That is the homie, right? And I probably said it wrong. Kize, right? Is Kize, right?
Kize. Yeah. Fuliano. You said it right.
Kize Fuliano.
Uh-huh.
That is the individual, the last two videos that we played. If you want to find his music, fully seasoned, boom, that's the name. I was saying Kenze. It's Kize, right? Kize.
Okay, you were saying Kenze.
Kenze, right? I was jacking it up. Kize, right? Because I wasn't looking at it. I was going over my memory. I'm an old man. So we're going to make sure that we correct that, right? So that's KeeZayFooliano, right? Kize Fuliano.
Yeah, before you was very Asian, very Oriental. Now it's definitely African now. Definitely African.
Definitely, yo, we just gonna rock with that. But I just definitely want to make sure that we correct that.
Yeah.
right?
So
And then if you don't see the little flashes in the background, right? Because it's a vibe in the studio, right? Because I'm extra lit, right? So you got to make sure that shit. I don't do drugs, but I feel I should because right now, this shit is awesome, bro. Like it's
fucking
fucking
awesome.
awesome. It's awesome.
It's fucking
So,
awesome.
all right. So back to business.
So yeah, so young Jack Harlow um saw a scantily clad Sweetie on the red carpet, giving her interview with whomever she was talking to. I forget the young lady's name. I'm sorry. Shouts out to the queen. She had a nice crown on and everything, but I don't know your name, baby. I'm sorry. You're quite sure you don't know mine either, but it's all gravy. We'll meet each other at the crossroads. And she was doing her thing, and Jack Harlow walked by, and their eyes met, and he was, of course, enamored. You know what I'm saying? That's an SAT word. Y'all look that up. He
Never
shot his
took
shot,
the
basically.
SATs.
Introduced himself, and she was like, "Yeah, I know who you are, motherfucker." Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell me. So, that was one of the I guess the highlights of the evening. You know what I'm saying? It was buzzing. The internet was buzzing about that. So we'll see what comes of that. Maybe young Harlow will get his tip wet,
Mm.
bust off some puppy water.
Yo, it ain't nothing wrong with getting your tip wet.
Hey,
Yo,
far be it
I
for me.
learned a long time
Far,
ago, getting your tip
far,
wet might lead into something else.
far be it from me to stop anybody's action. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, of course, there was the Cardi B announcement. You know what I'm saying? We touched on that earlier. She came out during the Migos set, and she had on like an outfit, like a almost like a cat suit with
Mm.
sequin like rhinestones on it and everything or whatever,
Okay.
or stones. I ain't gonna say rhinestones. Anyway, she wasn't wearing no rhinestones. You know what I mean? And had the belly exposed. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she announced it. That's how they broke it up to the world. So that was cool. And I was feeling that. But I think
Shout out to Black Love.
yeah, shout out to Black Love, definitely. And I think what everybody was really buzzing about and what kind of caught everybody's attention was the big controversy with Little Nas X.
What's
Now,
going on with him?
I don't know if you heard anything about this, P Money. You didn't hear nothing about this, bro? You didn't hear nothing about Little Nas X at the BET Awards, nothing?
Well, I ain't even do no
I
hip
gotta
hop news
start
service.
sending you some articles during the week or something. So you
No,
can
yeah,
rest of
like
this stuff.
usually I be looking,
Yeah,
but
you got
today there was a lot of technical difficulty
yeah.
before the show started. So I was like,
P Money
yo,
is
I was
P Money is in P Money has been in build mode, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse him. He's been, you know what I'm saying, he's been trying to um get the spot back to its, former glory and splendor. And in doing that, he has been kind of, disconnected from the whole social
yo
thing.
for real. I'm just gonna give y'all a preview. Right?
Woo!
This is what's
Woo! What
going
is that?
on right
What is
here.
that? What
You
is
see
that?
that? You see
What is
that?
that? That's the start.
Gang, right? Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your shorty to pull up, tell your homies to pull up, tell them, yo, we got sessions, we got all that going on here.
It's
Bami,
coming. It's coming.
we lit,
It's
right?
coming. Y'all don't even understand right now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what Pete Money's been doing. You know what I mean? Among other things. We ain't gonna let all the cats out of the bag, but we can debut a little something something.
Yo,
And
mama called me her
so
boyfriend.
so the thing is Lil Nas X did a performance where he now get this. This is the irony of the whole thing. He was doing his song, the whole controversial one where he had the video where he was giving the devil a lap dance.
Yeah, and that came out
Montero, I
a
think it's
little minute ago. That
Montero or
was,
something like that. I believe it's called
yeah,
Montero, Monet, whatever it's called. Uh, he was doing that, and everybody had on the Egyptian garb, and he was trying to like pay homage. So he said, pay homage to Michael Jackson. So everybody was kind of dressed up like Remember the Time, that video. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
This is the
Which was a dope video
yeah,
for
these are
those
the
of you who
outfits, and
seen
this
it.
is the thing that they're doing. So At the culmination of his performance, he chooses to kiss on the mouth one of the dancers on the stage in front of everybody.
Mhm.
And that right there got the attention of, the internet and the supporters and the haters and you know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking about that. That became the whole awards and the big shock of the night. The shock. You know what I'm saying? Now, Diddy, this is where Diddy comes in. Diddy chimed in shortly afterward on Twitter. He said, Lil Nas X did that. And he said, and he seen the little emojis, the clapping hand emojis, and he said, "Be fearless." That was his tweet right after that happened. So a lot of people were dragging P Diddy, saying he was gonna fly Lil Nas X out. You know what I'm saying? He was, it was all kind of memes and stuff online. So they still going strong. The internet is undefeated. But yeah, it was a moment, and I feel like this. Man, this is just your boy Shawn Reezy talking. Um, all of that, PDA, and you know, this is who I am, and you know what I'm saying. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Can be kept in the bedroom. You feel me? Because honestly, that's not hip hop.
Mm.
That's not hip hop. That has nothing to do with hip hop. That has to do with what you choose to do in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? And when you're putting that to the forefront, you know what I'm saying, and making that the highlight, making that the culmination, making that the pinnacle of what you're trying to do, it makes it seem like the music is no longer as important as you um, expressing your views to the public. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of followers, and you got a lot of kids that, you know what I'm saying, probably follow them. And they see that and they think, okay, you know what I'm saying, this is the thing to do. And I'm not saying that, you know what I mean, if anybody feels that way, that they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, pursue their follow their heart and, you know what I'm saying, choose whatever lifestyle they want to choose. But if it's a hip hop event, why can't we just keep it hip hop? Why does it have to now turn into a moment for, you know what I'm saying, the alphabet community? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm not
well, I
hating on
would.
I'm not hating on nobody. I don't want to get it I don't want nobody to get it twisted. Start sending me evil emails and tweets and shit like that. I'm just saying that wasn't hip hop. That ain't have nothing to do with hip hop. Am I right?
No, I get it. I get it. And I already know, Lil Nas X and his situation. Um, but like, it would have been surprising if it wasn't someone of the same sex that he would kiss. But um, as we know, right? Like, I don't know how much that particular track affected him because remember, right? We got to think about it. Think about the history of Lil Nas X, right? When he dropped his first joint, we didn't even know he was black,
Yeah. Well,
right?
yeah, at first until he came out, and then we
Right,
saw
and
him
then
black. It was like, oh snap, okay.
he started performing,
But I mean, I
and
think
he,
the name kind of gave him away a little bit, though, just a little bit. You know what I'm
I
saying? I don't think
guess,
it's gonna be too many white boys walking around calling themselves Lil Nas X.
right, but
I thought he was Muslim at least.
right,
I said, oh,
but
that's an
sitting there.
FOR. That brother got done making a country song. That's all right.
Right. So
And
but it
no
was like
idea.
a country song. But
No
then,
idea.
of course, when they saw him, it was like, whoa, hold up, we got someone of a darker skin tone on the top of our charts, right?
Yeah, they don't like
Then
that.
then we had then it was like, oh no, he's not supposed to be here. Then then the last song where he kissing the devil and all that stuff going on, it's that whole controversy behind that. So I don't know if it was done more for a shock factor or just to be like, yo, this is who I am,
Yeah.
right? To stay relevant, because we all know, regardless of how much money he made and how much records he sold and how many people know who he is, right? The people that control the money could easily make him disappear.
No doubt. But are they also saying, look, this is what we want you to focus on, as opposed to the musical end of it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I just feel like it's a time and a place for everything. You know what I mean? I feel like the focal point of the night should have been somebody's performance and what they put down as far as their music ability and their, you know what I'm saying, their performance ability, not what they do
At their
behind closed
sexuality.
doors. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's just as well as if let's say J Lo was performing and Ben Affleck came out there and tongued her down on stage. You know what I'm saying? I would be looking at that the same way. Like, yo, this ain't the place for that. This is hip hop. This is what's the point? What's the point of doing that?
I get it.
What are you trying to prove?
But didn't Madonna do a lot of that?
Madonna did do that. Madonna kissed Britney Spears and was it Christina Aguilera? I think she was performing with at the time. She kissed both of them. She tongued both of them down on stage, and she tongued Drake down on stage when she performed that one time. Remember? And Drake was like, he had put his hand over. I think her breath was stinking, and Drake was like, "Ooh."
She probably ate too many cooches before she came out and kissed him.
She
Right?
had like a garlic sandwich or something before she came on stage.
Something. But
and some wet cheese and like 3 blunts or something. Tupac used to mash that back in the day.
Tupac, I don't think ever had a problem with getting anything.
Sure.
He probably had a lot of celebrities on speed dial.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities had him on speed dial, I'm sure.
It's like, yo, Pop, come through. We all know Jada Pinkett Smith definitely had Pac on speed dial. Did you
put out the poem that he wrote her on the anniversary of his death? Was that it, or was it his birthday? I forget what it was.
Birthday, anniversary was something.
It was crazy.
And she sat there and read the joint.
and
I'm like, if I was her husband, I would feel away.
People was putting up the crying meme, like the MJ, the Michael Jordan meme that they had crying. Now they got the Will Smith one when he was at the Red Table Talk. They was putting that up.
But it's crazy though, right? I don't know. And everybody got a right to feel the way they feel about, certain people they have in their life, right? I guess it's different when you're a public figure and like you, I guess, effortlessly put certain things out there. Like you've been with Will Smith for God knows how long, right? Will himself felt intimidated by Tupac when Tupac was alive, right? And then years later, and we're talking about maybe a week or two ago, you sit there and you have a whole video that you put out to the world as Jada Pinkett Smith.
Let me ask you this.
Huh?
I said, let me ask you this. Do you think, because she's always said that her and Pac never, never smashed. You think that's true? You think Pac never hit it?
All right. Okay. All right. So how am I going to answer this one, right? Now, if it's true,
I ain't trying to be gossipy. I ain't trying to be petty.
Right, I ain't trying to be.
I'm just putting the question out there in the universe. This is the type of shit we talk about when we in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just putting it out there. What y'all think?
So, right. This is interesting, right? Because let's say they had no physical activities that happened that led to intercourse or would be considered intercourse, right? I can tell you that Pac Now, this is a term that a lot of people today, especially the youth, might not understand. But Jada Pinkett Smith was mind fucked by Tupac. They might not have had physical intercourse, but for her to pull out a poem and read it years after the fact,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
he
I'm talking about.
molested her mind, nutted, shot up her club. He
That's why I
did
think.
everything known to man in
Yeah.
her mind.
No, I think he beat it. I think he definitely beat it because there's no way that. How many years after the fact? How many years has it been since Pac got killed? At least 10. At least 10 and some chance. More than 10. We
Yeah.
talking teens in the teens. I'm sorry that I don't know the exact amount of years, y'all, but it's been all these years, and she's still putting up poems from this dude and posting it and talking about it and making the world know that she is aware and oh, come on, B. You know he had to do something, B. He had to move.
Yo, and not for nothing, right? It's a
Play with the
little,
little. He at least played with the little man in the boat.
right. Right. It's something happened. Now, you know what? What really jacks me up, right?
No
You
pun intended.
doing you doing this you doing this poetry stuff, right, from Pot.
Yeah.
Right? We
Spoken
just
word.
had the joint with you and old boy,
Uh huh. August
right?
Alsina.
Right,
The
August
entanglement.
Alsina.
Uh huh.
And what was the name of that song? I forgot the name of that song.
Entanglement.
Entanglement, right? So you had entanglement. You had,
Yeah, that little nigga's cold as hell.
oh my goodness, right? So you had all this
Entanglement.
going on, right? You had entanglement. You had the whole red table situation with you and Will, and that nigga boo hoo crying, right? And then shortly after that, you reading Tupac poems. Now, like, yo, not for
Oh,
nothing,
man. When you put it
right?
like that, it's so ill, man.
Yo, but but think about it, right? Now we all know Will Smith, right? Will Smith has been around. We talk about Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He was a rapper. He did all that, right? It's summer, summer, summertime.
Yeah, well,
I
he was
don't
the fresh.
care,
We gotta remember, he was the Fresh Prince first. Then he was the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He was always the Fresh Prince.
right? So looking at that situation, right?
First rapper to win a Grammy.
Right. So like we sit there and we look at his whole situation, right? Will Smith's whole career. I don't care. I do not care. It doesn't matter,
Yeah,
right? How successful Will is, right? And the amount of money he gets paid per movie,
it
the
don't matter.
amount of
It really don't. It really don't.
no, like a situation like that where your wife cheated on you with a younger dude that y'all brought into your house to help bring up, she's still quoting Tupac and putting up poems. Yo, Will Smith is crushed on the inside.
Let me tell you, my G. I was crushed when I'm gonna take you back to a time. I'm gonna take you back to a time. It's the late '90s. You know what I'm saying? Pac's put out. Well, no, this is mid '90s. I'm sorry, mid '90s. Pac puts out "Hit 'Em Up." Right?
Hmm.
I'm talking about. I don't even play this song in my car to this day because of how disrespectful it was. You understand? To this day, I'll turn that shit off in my car. If I hear it come on the radio or anything, I'm like, nope, nope. So this shit drops, and I'm like, he's like, fuck the business. And then you claiming you and Jimmy, but I fucked your wife, and I'm like, oh no. I'm
And then
like,
we all found out
it's
that that
gotta,
was true.
and I'm like, it's gotta be a lie. It's gotta be a lie. Then I find out this broad and bought Pac all kind of bags and gear and you know what I'm saying, clothes and stuff when he came home. Like I'm talking stacks, P money, 30, 40 G's, stacks of stuff. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, nigga Pac did beat it. Which is a testament to his charisma, man, and who he was, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard stories porn stars done told that, you know what I'm saying, he's been in their parties and he didn't tag 2-3 of them, you know what I'm saying, in a night. Right there in the room, in the same room with them. You know what I'm saying? One he hit this one shit, I can't remember her name. He's an older white adult film star. Can't remember her name. But anyway, she was there with her concubine, her man, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And Pac hit it right there. In front of him, in front of everybody in the same room. You know what I'm saying? He was on it like that.
Yeah. And you know, and we got to remember too, right? And speaking about the Pac situation and hit him up, we're going to get into something right after I say this. But remember, Pac was from the East, right?
Right. A
But
lot of
Pac,
people don't know that, and they don't want to give that, and they don't want to give him credit. You know, they don't want to give the East credit for that, but that's true. He was a product of the East first.
right? And of course, right? Him going to the West because he said it in one of his songs. I forgot what song it was, but he didn't get love in the East. That's why he went to the West, right? And one of the when Suge signed him, and he came up with that joint, it reminded me of I want to say I forgot the name of the song, but it was like more of a Mad Max type thing.
Come on, California Love.
California, right? So that was basically when he shot over to the West. So I wouldn't be surprised that him sleeping with Faith Evans, piping Jada Pinkett Smith was like revenge sex. Like I don't even know. For the East, not even rocking with him. It could have been. It could have been, but we'll never know. But I don't know if you've seen the article that came out recently. I want to say lately, recently, about an FBI agent stating that Suge Knight is the one that was responsible for Biggie's death, but the hit wasn't out for Biggie; it was out for Puff. But
Yeah, I heard
Biggie
about
caught the bullet instead.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, which is crazy. Which has gotta make his mother even more furious because she was already suspect. You know what I'm saying? She already was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like some of these people that you're running around. I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? She even said it in that one documentary. She was like, there are people that I'm supposed to trust. She's like, but I can't. She said, because I don't know who killed my son. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And which is crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, the people that you think are going to look out for his best interest, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. You really don't know. You know, that's crazy, bro. That's
yeah.
crazy. I trust you with my son's life, and I don't know if you really care about his life. That's a bitter pill to swallow right there, bro.
And
You
you
know?
know, it's sad because in hip hop that happens a little too often.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens too often, right? We had the Jam Master Jay situation. We had
And how many incidents? We could talk about a million of them,
right,
all the way up to King Vaughn and everything that's going on right with the Quando Rondo and all of that. It's just
right, stack
it's,
bundles. Like
it's
there's
ridiculous, man.
so many different situations, and something that keeps on coming up. And I don't know why it's coming up right now. I don't know if somebody about to drop an album or something, but Cuban Links has been very vocal about Fat Joe and the Big Pun situation.
Right, right.
And I remember the story back in the days with Cuban Links and Fat Joe, and the reason why Cuban Links got that scar on his face is because of Fat Joe.
Is that right?
Yeah, like, and this was a story from way back when. is hearing some of the situations now, but from what Cuban Links is saying is Fat Joe's pussy, and Fat Joe won't get into a fight or a situation unless he got 100 niggas with him.
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I mean, everything that I've ever heard about Fat Joe is that the motherfucker's he's official. He's thorough dude. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm talking about every story I've ever heard about him, especially when Paul was alive. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe it's a situation where you got to think. You know what I'm saying? This was some time ago when Pun was alive, and Terror Squad was the Terror Squad. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers was doing shit. They was, you know what I'm saying, fucking dudes up, and you know what I'm saying, getting into all type of shit. And they was active. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to think. Pun is gone. The clique done kind of broke up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Joe is seeing a lot of success in his career. You know what I'm saying? He's attained a different, tax bracket. You feel me? He's around different people. You know what I'm saying? I just saw him online today, and he was saying that, yeah, man, I'm around billionaires. He said every day. He said every day I'm around billionaires. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you change up like that, your attitude is different. So maybe people look at him now and say that, you know what I'm saying,
He's
he's not
still
that dude, or he's not live, or he's not, active, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they're saying right now. Because he's probably laid back, you know what I'm saying, on some relaxed shit now. Like, I done raised hell all my young years, and you know what I'm saying, now it's time to chill and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy this money. You
you
feel me?
know, and
Why I want to go start a beef for? I'm rich. You feel me?
yo, and this is where that saying keeping it real goes wrong,
Yeah.
right? If I'm keeping it real for the dudes that are not where I'm at, I'm gonna put myself in a situation for those dudes that are not even where I'm at. They don't
I'm
got
up.
nothing to lose. That's why they running around reckless.
If
I
I'm
got
up,
millions and millions.
thank you. If I'm about to say I'm up 30, 40 mil, and you still, you know what I'm saying, where you was when we started, you know what I mean? And I'm supposed to get into it with you and roll around in the dirt with you just because? Fuck no, you know what I mean? I'm getting it right now. I ain't got no, what I need to beef with you for? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
I'm going to get to the bag. I'm going to chase this chicken. That's what I'm going to do. Thinking
Yeah,
about no beef, no altercation. Man, shit, the last thing on the originating mind is an altercation. Please.
and yo, but I definitely get it. Like but like Cuban Links hasn't put out music. Cuban Links hasn't done nothing. Like right
Exactly.
now, he's out there. He's trying to bring spotlights to who he was. So
Exactly.
saying what he's saying, like I can sit there and be like, yo, you talking about Fat Joe like that only because you looking. It's one of those situations where you're looking for a come up,
Yeah.
right?
And
Like
it's
you
living
was there.
and it's living in the past too, to a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Right, because you talking about years ago. Like
Right.
we talking about late 90s, early 2000s, where Cuban Links and you know what, Cuban Links was probably on a few tracks, and that was probably about it.
Pretty much. Cuban
And
Links didn't have an album. Cuban
he
Links
had
didn't put
an
out one
album,
album. Yeah, one
and it
album. I know he
probably
had one
didn't
album.
do well. It probably didn't do well.
Yeah, well, I don't know how well it did or didn't do. I just know he had it. He had his shot. You know what I'm saying? You had your shot. You can't say that motherfuckers ain't put you in a position for you to do your thing. You know what I mean? If you've got what it takes and if you're hot, you know what I'm saying, the people are gonna embrace you. So
Yeah,
if you had an opportunity to put out an album and it didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying? That's not on Fat Joe. That's not on Big Pun. That's not on nobody else but Human Links. You feel me?
yeah. And I think the reason why he got his face cut, it was either he slept with Fat Joe's wife
Uh-huh.
or it was Big Pun's wife.
Oh no, man. That's crazy.
So either way, he caught the
Violation.
buck 50
Yeah.
for disrespecting the hierarchy of the game.
Yeah, that's violation right there, man. I
Right,
mean,
like super
of all,
violation.
of
You
all the
lucky
of
you didn't get
all
your
the
throat
women,
slit.
yeah, of all the women out there, you choose that one. Like, come on, man. Where's your head at? You can have, I'm quite sure there were groupies out there, all type of. Come on, man.
Yeah, so like I get it. I get it. I get why people do what they do and why they want to be in spotlights and all that. Look, I don't need all that. I ain't gonna sit there.
They said what they say. Money is not the root of all evil. Attention is.
Yeah,
That's the new thing. This social media era, brother.
attention is the root of all evil, man.
Everybody wants to be a superstar. Did you hear about the nurse that got she got put on suspension because she was doing I want to say she was doing TikTok videos about
Patience.
her patients, yeah, like giving them overdoses and stuff like that, and she don't want
Wow.
yeah,
So
crazy
she was
stuff.
the
Like,
angel of death.
well, she was just joking. You know what I'm saying? She was just making jokes
Uh,
about it. But you know what I'm saying? Why do you want to do that about on your job? You know what I'm saying? Then your job caught wind of it and they suspended her. And then she didn't get this, P Money, get this. When she got suspended, she starts another TikTok page with a different name, right? Number one. And then number two, she starts a GoFundMe account. And the
like they
GoFundMe,
fired me.
and listen to this. Listen to this. The title of the GoFundMe account is um something to the effect of haters cost me my job or something, and I need to feed my kids. So you know what I'm saying? Help me feed my kids or something like that. I'm definitely slaughtering it. I'm not doing it justice, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Like basically, she was saying, "Yo, I lost my job, and you know what I'm saying, I need to feed my kids, so give me bread," basically. And she got a
Wow.
total. I think last I heard, she had a total of like $60. And her
How
goal was
much?
like $60, $60.
That's it.
Yeah, and I think her goal is like 30 G's, 40 G's, 50 G's, somewhere in that
Oh, she ain't
neighborhood.
promoted right. She ain't promoted
Well,
right.
I mean, people have common sense. You know what I'm saying? Contrary to popular belief, I know the country are, there's a third of the country that are Trump supporters, so you feel like the IQ is low for the general populace. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, there are still a lot of intelligent people out there. You know what I'm saying? The masses do have intelligence, even if they don't flex it, and they can see through the bullshit. You know what I mean? They can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You
Oh
don't
my
do that.
goodness.
You're a caregiver. You're a primary caregiver. You don't
Right.
joke
You,
about
you don't you don't sit there
you
and
don't
joke
joke
about
about that.
that.
People's loved ones and stuff like that. What if somebody see their grandmother on there and you joking about giving their grandmother an overdose? Come on, you don't do that stupid
Yeah,
shit.
that'll just go left real quick. And then especially, since we have lost a lot of lives over the last year or some
Especially
change,
with that. Yeah, man.
yeah, you can't do that. And there's a lot of TV shows and stuff like that 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 do depict that whole angel of death situation, and people do get prosecuted for it. Right?
Yeah,
We're not allowed to take a life just because we want to provide mercy for that individual, right?
yeah,
There has to be certain circumstances, and it has to be something that the person signs off on. Like there got to be legal documentation that says, yeah, it's okay. The what is it? DNR, right? Do not resuscitate, right?
yeah,
Those things are those things that we put in place, right? As the individual, and we hope that our primary caregivers do things accordingly. Like I've been in situations where I've sat in a room with family members, and it was the individual that was ill that signed the do not resuscitate,
yeah,
and they sat in the room trying to fight it, but there's nothing that they could do. Then there's people who's like, nah, she's not gonna live the quality of life, the whole situation of that. So to sit there and joke about it, and there's so many people that had to sit in that situation and deal with it. The emotions behind it are, traumatic,
yeah, yeah.
traumatic.
You gotta be sensitive to every audience.
Yeah, or as they say, politically correct. I don't
There it
even
is.
know.
PC, baby.
Right, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore because we had Donald Trump in office. So I don't. Could you be politically correct? Like I don't even
Mhm.
know.
That's a fact. You're right.
Yeah.
The whole office has been tarnished.
All right. So what else we got here? I think I got another video by Kize Fuliano. I think
Wow, you got a whole Keys. It's Keys night.
Right. Those are the last set of videos that I got. That like.
Keys A, tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend to log on and lock in. Check out your catalog.
Yeah, we out, and this is all the latest
tonight.
Yeah, so here we go, y'all.
Mad that I missed the interview. Mad that I missed the interview.
Yeah, but
I'm learning about him tonight.
Here we go.
Fuck these niggas talking about. You niggas still chasing hoes, huh? What's up? Better change your occupation, nigga. Be chasing that squirrel, huh? What's up? What's up? Even rainy days, bitch, I shine the brightest. 2 bits in the pants, nigga, that's the lightest. Trying to get high, pass me the lighter. And I seen your baby daddy, I think I'm a little flyer. Niggas selling tickets, but I'm not buying. Yeah, they want a ball, but I think they tired. MYOB, you should try it. Not talking 5, but I say I'm busting finest. Hard head, nigga, ain't nothing you can tell me. Blowing on that line, know you can smell it. If I get caught right now, nigga, ain't no telling. All this money in jewelry, cops think I'm selling. Niggas caught commotions in a lot of ruckus. That's why I don't fuck with niggas. Uncle Ruckus. Words don't mean shit, gotta see it to trust it. You was gang, but now you make loving. And my bitch ain't no actress, but she super bad. She ain't had to go to school, but she got class. Yeah, all these niggas pussy need a messy pass. Middle finger to the ops, nigga, while I'm dropping pass. A girl love my drive, hope we don't crash. Fuck niggas got the moment, but it won't last. These niggas burging, word of mouth. Fast money, watching niggas die slow. Wide body trying to the potholes. 2 arms up, touchdown. I almost lost my way, but I got it back. I almost lost my swag, but I got it back. And I almost lost my bitch, but I got it back. Charlie got me running plays, feeling like a quarterback. I dropped the packets off like a FedEx. And I pussy good on when they use the latex. Michael Phelps with the pussy, how I got it wet. With an ex nigga kinda mad and he upset. I got now and I got next. More bags and more checks. She be sipping boy Larry, more wet. And while she sipping more, she getting more wet. Underrated, but your mother's favorite. I was patient, started in the basement. Hot boy and that pussy flaming. Niggas say they got it, but it's for the taking. All about the money, last name should be green. And I do a little joke, but bitch, I'm not a fiend. My slightly incommitted, man, cause of me. And they say they got the same, but they don't got a me.
Yeah, and we back, y'all.
Right? An international player.
I'm telling you. Right?
Got the little Stop Asian Hate joint up in there with him.
I'm telling you, right? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I see him.
Right, and they, last week we spoke about the little production company he got going on where they doing videos and all types of like all that. So, he's about his bag. And what I could appreciate about that video, right? Because everybody always got the hundreds in the video. Like he had stacks of 20s.
Yeah, official.
Right? It's like, nah, this is my money. This ain't ball money. This
definitely got that straight out the bank.
Yeah.
Or the check cash spot, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, gotta get it how you get it.
But I say, having guests on and talking about, their music and things like that is always great. But I think where we have the most fun and where the shows hit the hardest is when
we just here talking shit.
That's
it, man.
For real.
It's the unfiltered truth. You know what I'm saying? We giving the people the truth. The truth is always going to be accepted, man. You can't stop the sun from shining.
No, you can't stop it. And I just want to say this, man. Shout out to all of those that definitely do support us. right? Because that's real. You tune in, you watch, you sit there, you either listening live on the app, you on YouTube, you on Facebook.
You logging on to the site, you're sending in your comments, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's all love, man. Because without that support, you know, and it's just like what we do here is like being a recording artist, right? We sit there and every week we on here and we do what we do. If we got 0 people watching or we got hundreds of people watching, we still doing what we doing. We still give it our same effort. And just because you might not think we popping now, trust and believe, you're gonna be like, yo, I remember that show, or I heard about this situation. Because what's coming next is going to be a lot of spot clips, right?
Well,
There's a
if
lot
they
of
don't
clips
think,
that go up for the other shows and stuff like that, but there's going to be time dedicated to spot clips, and it's super duper important because that's how we gonna grow. That's how we gonna get you to tune in more and more every
and
week.
if you all listening and you all watching, if you all listening and you all watching and you don't think we popping, then you must be living under a rock because we definitely popping. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? They
I'm,
talking about us. They tweeting about us. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting one, two nasty comment here and there. You know what I'm saying? The messages coming in through the DMs and stuff like that. It's all love. I invite all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I invite all of that, all of that reception and all of that is accepted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna turn it away. Give me all of that, you know what I'm saying, energy. Because it's a conversation that we need to have, and as long as we can keep having a conversation, we can get to a resolution. That's what it's all about.
yeah. But what was that candy back in the days? What was it? Pop Rocks?
Pop rocks, yeah,
Right, Pop Rocks, right? Pop Rocks
yeah,
was an acquired taste, right? The spot
yes,
is an
sir,
acquired taste. Now,
yeah.
for those of you that don't know, for those of you that don't know, Pop Rocks has now transformed into a blowjob candy, right?
Wow,
So of course, it's all testosterone driven.
that's it.
It is all just what it is, and
Yes, sir.
it's an acquired taste. So you either gotta love us or leave us alone. But just know
Shouts out to the brand Nubians.
I got my number up there so you could call my phone. I got bars because that's what we do on the spot.
Tell me where to find you, P Money.
Yo, you already know, man. It's your boy Prophet Pete from the city that never sleeps. That's PROFIT _radio _NY, man. You can find me
Woo,
everywhere. It don't
woo,
even matter. You
woo.
heard?
Of course, you can always find your boy on the gram at DJ Shawn Recognized, DJ SHAWNRECOGNIZE. You can also hit me up on Twitter. It's a little shorter, DJ Shawn Rec, DJ SHAWNREC. But remember, only my friends call me Rex, so you better recognize.
Gang. And you already know, man. You gonna find us here next week
Yes, sir.
and the
Same bad
week
time, same
after
bad channel.
and the week after. And
And a
don't
week.
worry, we got the set, we got everything going on.
And if
So
you listening and if you watching and you observing and you know what I'm saying, you taking in game and you picking up jewels, you know what I'm saying, make sure you share that. You know what I'm saying? Send that like, give us that like, you know what I'm saying? Give us that comment. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to log on and lock in because we here every week, you know what I'm saying? Thursday 6 to 8, 9, 10 sometimes. However long we feel like going.
it depends on how it goes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Salute.
yo, salute. We out of here, y'all.